Today we're going to be installing a bollard, repairing the existing bollard that's here. So stay tuned and we'll show you how that's done. Hey, what's up guys? It's Jeff Lepard from DoItAllSealing.com. I want to thank you for stopping by to watch today's video. Today we're going to be installing a bollard. We're going to try to repair the existing bollard that's there. And what a bollard is actually, it's just a metal pipe filled with concrete that is used on a property to protect various items, such as a fire hydrant, which we're protecting right here. It could be protecting pipes. It could be protecting a corner of a building. But for this instance, we're protecting a fire hydrant. So it's very important that no trucks or cars actually come in contact with a fire hydrant. And this actually did its job, but unfortunately now the bollard needs to be repaired. There was actually a truck that actually hit this, and that's why it's leaning the way it is right now. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to pull this out, excavate the area around the bollard, and then, as you can see here, the damage is done underneath the ground here. So we're going to try to excavate all that out. You can see the concrete base that the bollard was installed with. We're going to pull all that out, put new base, new concrete so that the bollard is affixed at a level position, and then repair the asphalt around the bollard. So yeah, stay tuned, keep watching, and we're going to show you how something like that's done. Right now, we're just going to start to prep for the saw cuts before I do the excavation. Before I start cutting, I'm just going to sweep the debris that's in the area so that it doesn't go flying in my eyes when I'm cutting. So once I do that, I'm just going to start the saw, cut the area out. I don't need to mark anything. You've noticed in my previous videos that I actually mark everything before I cut it for the purpose of this video, and I actually don't need to do that. It's such a small area to work with. All we're doing is just cutting the non-broken asphalt so that we can repair the area inside of that cut. Now that the saw cuts are finished, we're just going to excavate the asphalt and some of the broken concrete as well as the dirt surrounding this bollard. And then after that, we're going to see what we're working with, the base underneath. So we just finished excavating the concrete, asphalt, and dirt around the bollard, and as you can see, this bollard isn't very long. It wasn't buried very deep. The proper way to actually install these things is to have it down at least 4 feet. This was only installed by whoever installed this by 2 feet. You see the end is right here, and it was just filled with concrete. It probably worked. For this type of install that we're doing, we're actually not replacing it with a new bollard. The client just wants to reuse this one, so we're going to have to install it back at 2 feet. We normally don't like doing that, but for this, to make it work for this client, we'll do that. We'll just have to put a little extra concrete around there, concrete around the top part, and a little bit of asphalt on top, and that should hopefully hold, as long as no trucks hit it again. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just going to clean off the bollard, pull it out, clean out the area that's been excavated, and get it prepared for concrete. So that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so we're just going to reset the bollard back in its position before we put the concrete that's going to hold the bollard. As long as it's roughly about the same height as the other bollard, which it is, it might just be a couple of inches shorter, but that should be just fine as it is right there. And that's where she's gonna go. Okay, so we're just back from the store. We got some concrete rapid post that we're gonna use to secure this bollard. Before we do that, we're just gonna double check the bollard to make sure that it's actually level. We're just doing that by using this level. And now we're ready to pour the concrete. Okay, so that's it. We just finished pouring the concrete against the bollard. It's level. Now it just has to cure. So we're going to let that cure overnight. We're going to come back tomorrow, put some granular some gravel, compact that down before we lay the asphalt. We'll then get some asphalt and complete this job. Put a nice coat of asphalt on top. This is going to be secure, and hopefully no other trucks decide to back into the bollard again, and we'll be back fixing it again. So hopefully this time they'll be more aware of the bollard's location and won't hit it. And also, I forgot to mention, we're also going to sand these two bollards down and give it another coat of paint, just because it's the paint's really old, and we want to give it some safety yellow paint, brighten it up a little, make it look a little more presentable and a little more noticeable to drivers, and not to hit the bollard. So we'll see you tomorrow when we're laying the asphalt on this video. Okay, so it's day 2. The concrete is now cured. We're going to now lay the asphalt down, and then once we're done with the asphalt, we're giving this a light sand and give it a final coat of paint, and then this job will be complete. So I'm just going to go ahead and start laying the asphalt now. So we just got the asphalt laid into the patch. We're just going to final rake this with the rough rake, smooth it out, and then edge the corners. So we just finished raking the asphalt. Now we're going to hand tamp the asphalt, and then the asphalt will be complete. If you've noticed in our other videos, we actually use the hand tamper as well as the compactor, the plate compactor. But for this small patch that's not really in a high traffic area, we don't need the plate compactor for this patch in particular. So we're just going to hand tamp this, and that'll be finished. So the asphalt patch is now complete. We're going to just pay attention to the bollard now. Hopefully that nobody else will hit this. We're going to give this a little light sand and another paint coat to brighten it up a little bit, to make it a little more visible to drivers. So we're just going to go ahead and sand off some of the loose flakes of paint here, and then we'll just give it a quick paint job after. Okay, so we just finished sanding the bollard. We're just going to use the yellow safety paint just out of a can, and we're just going to give it a quick spray paint to brighten up the color, to make it a little more visible to drivers and truck drivers, so they don't back into this bollard again. Okay, so we just finished painting the two bollards here. The asphalt's complete. It just has to cure up a little bit. It's not in the way of any vehicle traffic, so we're not really concerned about anybody walking on it, touching it, or driving over it. So we're complete. The job's finished. Don't forget to check out our other videos. Thanks for watching this. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to comment in our videos. And we'll see you next time from DoItAllSealing.com. Thanks a lot. Take care, people.